Good morning, dear heart. My name is Nanaya from Love and Freedom Life Strategies. I'm a health and life coach. It's morning here anyway. It's a beautiful spring day, and I gotta tell you, the sun and the warmer air is really helping my attitude. What I want to talk to you today is about the idea of showing yourself kindness and sweetness as a daily practice. One of the reasons why having a meditation practice is so helpful is because it allows us to practice in kind of a controlled or calmer environment some of the skills that we want to be able to take into our day. And a particular attitude or skill that I think is incredibly important and can be practiced in meditation, but even more important really is to be practiced throughout our day, is that every single time that we come to a moment of awareness, we realize that we've been lost in thought. We realize that we've been lost in regrets from the past, worries about the future, fears, planning, whatever it is, we're lost in thought, and we come back to the moment and maybe it's a ray of sunshine, or maybe it's a flower, who knows what it is, right? That brings us back. It doesn't really matter what brings us back to the here and now. But in that moment, it's greeting yourself with sweetness. It's greeting yourself with kindness. So in meditation, that's what our mind does, right? Is it wanders. So if you're sitting in quiet meditation, every time your mind wanders, it's actually a wonderful thing because it gives you a chance to practice this and to wear down that neural pathway in your brain once again, that you receive yourself with kindness, you welcome yourself back. So I like to say even welcome home, and maybe add a kind word like sweetheart. Welcome home, sweetheart. Welcome back. And to congratulate yourself. Good job. You noticed that your mind had wandered. So every single moment of recognition, of coming back to the present, is a moment to celebrate, to welcome yourself back with kindness, with sweetness, rather than the opposite, of course, which we so often do in daily life. When we realize that we've been doing something we don't want to do, we receive ourselves with judgment and we say, oh man, you did it again. This is the opposite of that. And it begins to wear down that pathway in your brain so that it gets easier and easier and more natural to respond to yourself, to life, to the people around you, even the people that are most difficult, with a kind attention, with a welcoming, with a sweetness. And boy, does this ever begin to change what our internal world feels like, what our life feels like. I wish this for you today. So listen, if you have time today, set a 10-minute timer and sit quietly and just focus on this one part of the practice, the part that when your mind wanders, you welcome yourself back with kindness and sweetness. Like a little celebration every single time. Woohoo! You noticed. If you don't have time today, that's okay. But see if you can notice a few times throughout your day and practice this welcoming, this sweetness. Practice on yourself, because remember, what you practice grows stronger, and you're with yourself more than any other person. Practice on yourself and then observe the ripple effect out into life. Thank you for being with me today. Let's continue to practice together. Peace to you.